Hello, I'm Matthew Malcolm with California Dairy Magazine, reporting to you here today at a robotic milking systems field day here in Chowchilla, organized by Daniela Bruno. She's the UC Cooperative Extension Dairy Advisor for Fresno and Madera counties, right?
Yes.
Great job today, by the way. Wanted to talk about, as dairy producers are considering moving into robotics, it's a huge investment, right? So they've really got to think about all the positive benefits and how that might outweigh the cost, right? May be worth it. So what can you tell us as far as the impact on labor reduction and animal welfare?
Thank you for coming, Matthew. It was a great day, lots of questions, and of course, main concern in California today is labor. And we started this study. We wanted to find why people are moving and why the surge in interest for robots in California. And we asked dairies across the United States for reasoning for moving towards robots, and labor is still, it was the number one reason. And I feel that California is moving more and more towards that direction because of labor. What we found with the survey is most of the people that answered the survey, over 60%, say that they saw over 10% reduction in labor. And when you look at the numbers, over 30% of the respondents say there was even more, a greater reduction, about 35%. So I think it's not really a matter of eliminating people, but it's getting more skilled people, because you're working with equipment. Is more, you need more skill, more knowledge to work with this equipment.
Well, and that's the idea, is that we're trying to do more with less, and that's what California has really been tasked with over the last, however many years, and moving into the future. This is maybe the only way that they will be able to survive.
Absolutely, I agree with you, and I think everybody can see that when you think about robots. The first one is installed in California in 2017. There are about 14 boxes. Fast forward into 2022, we have about 180 units in California, so it just shows the direction we're going.
And as far as, its impact as well on animal welfare, that has an impact, right? Especially in California, people, consumers and stuff want to know about how that's could be good for them as well, right?
Yeah, no, you say it at all. It all comes from the consumers. They want to see that the cows are well managed, well treated, they're comfortable. And what we saw across the board from all the producers was that they saw an increase on animal welfare. Cows are more comfortable, they're calmer, and I think they see as a reflection of this increase in cow comfort is the milk production. They see an increase in milk production, which is probably associated to cows being better managed. I think that's a plus for the robots.
Yeah, with the robots, there's just not as much human interaction, right?
Yeah, absolutely. They pretty much do most of the job. They have permits to go and get milked, and they don't have anybody pushing. They do what they want to do. They eat when they want to eat. They go milking when they feel that they have to. If they have the permission, they're milked. They go to the bank. They have plenty of water available. So I see all positives for robots on the animal welfare side.
And we know it's not just, all right, now the dairy producer can kick back and relax. They're still monitoring the systems, making sure that the equipment is maintained and the cows are happy. It's in fact, from what we heard today, is that they're actually able to better meet the needs of the cows and be able to analyze and see where the needs are before the traditional milkers would be able to diagnose mastitis, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think the capacity of this machine is to catch early the disease is better than just relying on humans to do that. Is more data for sure. They have to spend more time in front of the computer to identify these cows, but I think they're catching disease earlier, and they can take action before the cow gets really sick.
So while robotics may not be for everybody at this point, this is certainly something that dairy producers ought to consider. So thank you so much for taking the time, holding this field day, and we look forward to more in the future. Matthew Malcolm, CaliforniaAgNet.com.